Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son. Salaki. Salaki. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who definitely ruled well, and honor citations to the elect. So I just wanted to bring back up this Jade Helm thing, which happened in 2015, and it comes from Apostle Tahar doing a lesson here on this right here, on how Biden administration urges Supreme Court to let cops enter homes and seize guns without a warrant. And back in 2015, and even before that, we all knew that, everybody knew that these Edomites, man, they wanted to make a move on everybody's guns. It's been a long time coming. We've been knew that. Thought we was going to see it on Obama's term. But this is, that second extension of Obama, anyway, with Joe Biden. So, like the brother Kalab in my camp says, Biden is going to finish what Obama started. Taking guns, making it more of a place where Mos can feel comfortable, and so forth. So as you can see here in the title, it says Biden administration urges Supreme Court to let cops enter homes and seize guns without a warrant. And just speculating, you could say that's pretty much sending them to their damn graves. You got a lot of Edomites that ain't playing around. A lot of Edomites that say you can take them out of my cold dead hands. So when the cops begin to do this and they get into these firefights, who they gonna have to call in? All right, they're gonna have to call in their higher ups. So it just reminded me of Jade Helm. Let's go back into what Jade Helm was. Jade Helm 15, the multi-state 2-month U.S. Army Special Operations Command training exercise begin today. All right, but the conspiracy theories, right? That's bullshit. Whatever, blah blah. Let's get to the point. And when you see conspiracy theories, man, look, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, okay? You the devil, bro, all right? You are the border of wickedness. You are the devil. Get out of my face with that. Ooh, conspiracy. Shut up, bro. That's one of Satan's device. That's one of his devices that he uses to divert people from seeing his wickedness. He uses the world to his advantage. So if he can pump conspiracy theories, this and that into the world, and have them utter bullshit that they don't even know nothing about, and shame people for digging into his bullshit, that's all for his favor. So let's get let me see here. Alright, I think this is it. It says the Army calls Jade Helm a standard training operation, for unconventional warfare. See? But some have connected the dots and the military's true motives remain unstated. Alright? It says to either engage in an occupation or at least prepare for war within the U.S. Alright, so let me read that again. It says the Army calls Jade Helm a standard training operation for unconventional warfare. Right, what's part of that unconventional warfare is right here on American soil. Because you expect, let's go into the word unconventional. I'm going to get the scriptures as well, to back this thing up. It says unconventional, not based on or conforming to what is generally done or believed. The synonyms: unusual, right? Because it's just out of the ordinary. It's very unusual and out of the ordinary to have a whole militia right here in the United States soil, in the United States neighborhood, going at it with how can I say, man? Dance around my words carefully. With the powers that be, rare, out of the ordinary. See, it's very rare and groundbreaking. See all of that. So Jade Helm was to what? Was to train for that, so that they're not taken by surprise. Just like the movie Red Dawn. You know? It says, but some have connected the dots, and the military's true motives remain unstated. To either, right? So this is the mindset of those that connected the dots, as of why they having this military training on American soil in American cities. It says to either engage in an occupation or at least prepare for war within the U.S. Why would war break out in the U.S.? What would cause war to break out in the U.S.? For one, you trying to take their guns. These Edomites. Look, you could have, man. It's these Edomites they gotta worry about. They the ones that's believe in their rights and so forth. Come on with that. So it says, so yeah, so that was the whole point. That's what Jade Helm was about, man. Now of course they're gonna do damage control. You gotta expect damage control. You can't be that much of a fucking idiot peon that believe that it's all roses here in Babylon the Great, aka the United States, man. You gotta be in complete idiot, man. You're in gross darkness, as I'm gonna get in the scriptures. So that's what it's all gonna happen, man. It's all gonna happen. This is all a big build up. Let's go into the Jade Helm map, right? And I believe the map grew even larger because I believe they mentioned Florida somewhere, and even the east, the southeast as well. So as you can see, this is how they had it, man. It says Texas is a hostile state. New Mexico, they're uncertain, but they're leaning to be more hostile. Arizona is uncertain, but they're leaning to be more friendly. Colorado is permissive, meaning what they'll bow down. So you gotta see why is Texas hostile? Why is Texas hostile, man? With a near military training on American soil, why are you deeming Texas hostile? Okay, what does this have to do with? Now this is just speculation, but if you ask me, it has to do with the guns. Colorado, all right, they probably won't get a lot of kickback. Nevada, they probably won't get a lot of kickback. California, they probably won't get a lot of kickback. And it's probably, I don't know the gun laws in each state, but they probably already have good enough gun laws anyway to where they won't get a lot of kickback. But in Texas, come on, everybody knows how these Edomites in Texas is getting down. Them Texans is different from your Edomites up here. These Edomites up here is fucking is like pussyfied, man. But it remains to be seen. When anybody's backed into a corner, you don't know what anybody's capable of or whatever. But as of right now, these Texans, man, they're not messing around. Right? They different. In Arizona, the guy who brought me into this truth, he got shot out there, man. And before he got shot, he told me everybody and their mama got guns out there. He told me that. What about Utah? Utah is a heavy Mormon state. You got a couple of Mormons that sold out, you know, but you still got a lot of Mormons that believe in their guns and their rights and their right to practice their religion. You know, you watch the show Hell on Wheels. The Mormons got into it with the government before over infringing upon their land and their rights. You know, so without further ado, let me get into these scriptures, man. Because as you can see here on this map, they were practicing for it. And it's been a long time coming, and it's gonna come to pass. All hell will break loose in Babylon the Great. Okay? The US. All hell will break loose. Alright? So let's get Daniel, start at Daniel 12 and 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Now you gotta ask yourself, man. We were brought here in slavery, cargo slave ships. The natives that was already here, they got brought into slavery. Okay? We are still found in their hand. The scriptures say we are yet this day in our captivity. We are still in slavery. Through the paying taxes, through the oppression, through the demonization. We still getting gunned down in the streets. Hell, check out how the Native American women are going missing at a tremendous rate, which it comes to find out that they're being taken in cargo ships, and they're are being transported back and forth between Canada and Duluth. I forget which state, but it's Duluth in the United States, across a certain bay. I forget the name of the bay, up into Canada. You know, you can look this up, man. So we are still found in their hand, and that's why in Deuteronomy 28 it says how no man shall buy you, meaning what? Save you, deliver you. It's going to take a higher power. It's going to take an angelic being to save us. So that's why it says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. Not Edomites. Not everybody who believes on Jesus. Come on, you are now the Lord's people. No, that is stupid. The same people that is under slavery, under their slave masters, are the same people that's going to be delivered, and only the hopeful elect at that, with all the other scattered Israelites abroad. But it's going to get so crazy here that that's what's going to have to happen. So them coming to take your guns, that's all part of it. That's all part of what's going to make this as a time of trouble that the earth has never seen before. Okay? Dang, what's the one scripture? It was brought in by violence, and it shall go out by violence. I think that's in Revelation. Let's go. Revelation 18:21. The Wadi Al-Bashmashai says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. See? It came in with violence and is going to be brought down with violence. What's violence? You sit back and meditate on it, man. But part of your meditation can be firefights in the streets. Okay? So that's why we know That's why we believe this will go down. We know it's gonna go down. All of this shit right here, man. Firefights, just pure chaos is coming here, man. So what, man, that person's all we to be, right? We need to be on fire, man, so that we can be protected during this time to come. That we can, Lord willing, get spiritual powers just to get by. We don't got a wreck shop just yet. That shit how it shy first. But just to get by and to stay safe, man. So this thing will go down, man. It all will happen. It's just a matter of time. Don't forget about Jade Helm. They practice for this. Lord willing, was edifying, and I'm going to say shalom.